Both of the first LEGO League teams from Carroll County Middle School advanced to state level competition. And we had one of our teams place second in the state out of 54 teams. And I just want to explain that a little bit. Our Carroll County Middle School in the country, Southwest Virginia, we place second against private schools, against city schools that have far more resources than we do, homeschool students. We place second out of 54 teams. There are some schools, they have a class for First LEGO League, and they work on it all day. Or not all day, they have a class every day of the week to prepare. So for our kids to go up there and win second place, that is amazing. They will go on to compete internationally. They will be flying to California in June, all expense paid trip. We made it last year to international competition, but this year I think it's even greater. We placed second out of 54 teams, so it just keeps getting better and better. So, Mr. Nottingham, I'll turn it over to you.
All right, thank you so much. So we have two wonderful young ladies that are unfortunately graduating out of our program this year because it ends in 8th grade as far as America goes. You can be 16 in Germany, but you have to stop at 14 or 8th grade here. So if Kylie Lineberry and Sherry Toomey would please come down and join us. Ms. Thomas and myself have been blessed to have these two young ladies on our team for 3 years. They've been involved in this program for 5. This is 10 years of experience right here. And we want to show you what those 10 years of collective experience has earned just for Carroll County Middle School. Not even what they've done at their elementary schools before they came here, but you pass by it on your way to lunch, but I don't know if you really appreciate all the hard work and effort that they've done and what they've been able to achieve. But, oh, I'm not real good at that, but it's okay, it's plastic.
It can be fixed.
It can be fixed. With that robot, well, I don't know if that can be. Glue will fix that. With that robot, which they have used every year, they've been able to achieve all this and just great things. And we have a great program because this is not the first year we're going to California. Last year's team went, and our program as a whole has grown so much. And anybody that's been a part of it, that's sitting here, that's been a part of it, you've been a part of this. You've been a part of the success of the whole program, and thank you for what you've done. And ladies, we need to see you out in the lobby, okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for our first LEGO League team. So proud of you. At this time, we want to recognize our Carroll County Middle School athletes. Had some great athletic seasons, and we will start. I want to recognize, first of all, this special group of ladies. We were a little upset that they took them away from us, but they competed at the JV level for volleyball. So we do want to recognize these ladies. They will be recognized and receive certificates at the high school level, but we definitely wanted to give them recognition today. So, JV volleyball, Clara D. Haven, Avery Campbell, Bea Austin, Paisley Snyder, and Skyly Ayers. And for those of you who don't know, it's a really big deal to be promoted to JV as an 8th grader. So that's very, very impressive. I hope I didn't miss anyone. And they had a great season, and we are very proud of you. Let's hear it for our JV volleyball team. All right, football. Our football team practiced through the summer. This was something new this year. They practiced through the summer, and many days they practiced 5 days a week. They had a very good competitive season. We look forward to what they will do at the upper levels. So recognizing the football team, if you will come down, please. Bryson Keith. Jackson Eads. Benjamin Circle. Ryan Stanley. Alex Hawks. Camden Largen. Talon Henley. Jace Dollinger. Rowdy Payne. Oh. Brody Delp. And Josiah Harris. Our team was comprised primarily of 7th graders, and we were a young team, but were able to do well. You all were very competitive. I know Coach Largen and Coach Gravely were very proud of you, and we look forward to watching you as JV and varsity players in the future. Thank you, and let's hear it for our football team. Moving on to golf. Each year, since we started middle school golf, we're getting more and more interest in golf because this is a sport you can play your whole life. And we've had so much interest that we have had to choose students who can compete in golf. So we have a golf competition team. And those people who made it to the golf competition team, I'm going to call you down for recognition. Will Dalton. Harley Riggins. Connor Higgs. And Logan Gibson. In speaking with Coach Edmonds, our golf coach, this was a great team. They won several of their matches, especially defeating Galax. That was a very, very good win. And we're just really proud of them. Let's hear it for our golf competition team. This next group of individuals, I have great admiration for them because they can do something I definitely could not do. They run between 4 and 5 miles every afternoon after school during their season, and many times in sweltering heat. So, I'd like to recognize our cross-country team. Sherlyn Pedroza. Alina Lewis. Aiden Lewis. What is the most that you guys run? Do y'all run over? I heard somebody say even more. And Mackenzie Lundy. Our cross-country team competed in multiple middle school tournaments, did very, very well, had high rankings, and Coach Montgomery couldn't be here today, but he's very proud of you and really enjoyed coaching you this season. Congratulations to the cross-country team. Moving on to boys basketball. For those of you who did not attend any of our basketball games this season, you really missed out because there was definitely some intense competition. Our boys basketball team also had a very competitive season, did really well, and we would like to recognize these individuals, starting with Mason Quessenberry. Will Motley. Jace Dollinger. Emmett Edwards. Rowdy Payne. Jathan Cox. Noah Dalton. And Carson Payne. And one thing that I found really interesting, every one of these individuals had a lot of playing time, really worked together as a team. Coach Motley could not be here with us today because he's teaching class, but this team never gave up, had some great games. We're very proud of you and look forward to watching you play at JV and varsity level. So let's hear it for our boys basketball team. Great job. Yeah. So make sure I say her. All right, moving on to wrestling. Last year, we did not have a middle school wrestling team because we could not find a coach. And fortunately, we had someone step up. Coach Sutphin did an outstanding job as our wrestling coach. We had several matches here. If you have not attended a wrestling match, you have no idea how intense and how physical these matches get. It takes a lot of courage to go out there and compete at that level. So our students did very well. The CCMS wrestling team, if you will come down, Jackson Eads. Talon Henley. Tucker Corgle. And Josiah Harris. These guys won several matches, did very. As you go on to high school, let's hear it for the wrestling team. Almost every game that I attend, I have a parent or a spectator from an opposing team come up to me and compliment our cheerleaders. Our cheerleaders have great sportsmanship. They're very professional. They do an outstanding job supporting our teams. I would like to recognize our CCMS cheerleaders, Elsa Brandt, Juliet Cortez Castillo, Kiana Cavanis, Arizona Gross Close, Chloe Moldovan, Molly Montgomery, and Lily Ogle. We have a great cheer program at Carroll County High School, and we had some of our students actually make JV cheerleading, and I'd like to recognize them as well. Addison Library, Eiley Cochran, again, we have a great cheer program here at the middle school, outstanding cheer program at the high school. I hope you all will continue with cheerleading. You did a great job and you made us very proud. Let's hear it for our cheer squad. I'll go ahead and do that. Now, you all may be wondering why we didn't have girls basketball. Well, our girls basketball team was extremely young, 6th and 7th grade. However, we did have one 8th grader who played at the JV level, and I want to recognize her, Bree Campbell. Bree, we are very proud of you, and like I've said, we hate giving up our outstanding athletes to the high school at the JV level. So thankful that our 8th grade boys that get pulled up for JV, it's after our season ends, so really happy for that. But Bree, we're proud of you, and let's hear it for JV basketball. CCMS volleyball. They were coached by Charity Short and Sarah Alderman. They also had a good season, progressed throughout the year, and many of these ladies had never played volleyball before and just really showed a great deal of improvement, and they also had a good season. If you will come down to be recognized, Zoe Barr. Selena Johnson. Natalie Heatherly. Noel Rash. Ada Combs. Camden Myers. And Olivia Gregory. Again, we are very proud of our volleyball team. You all did an outstanding job. I do have to encourage you all, please attend middle school sporting events. They are very exciting. I enjoyed all of the volleyball games that I attended. We have baseball and softball coming up in the spring. We're really proud of our athletes. They work very hard. Hours and hours of practicing after school, late nights at away games. So we're very proud of them. So let's hear it for our volleyball team. Thank you, Dr. Mullins. Moving on to a very important group of people here at the middle school. This group of people, they take their job seriously. They're not afraid to come to me, Mr. Edmonds or Miss Edmonds or Mr. Shoemate, to give us pointers and advice on what we could do to make the school better. And that is our student council. They do a great job of representing you all and coming up with ways to make our school more positive. So I'd like to recognize our student council that you chose. Avery Campbell. Bree Campbell. Eiley Cochran. Julian Duke. Emmett Edwards. Kelsey Jones. Addison Lineberry. And Camden Myers. Again, these leaders that you all have chosen have a very important job, and that is helping us with dances and just other morale boosters for here at the middle school. And they have a really important job coming up with the end of year dance, our formal, and that will be here before you know it. So these are the people that you need to talk to. These are your representatives when you have ideas to make our school better. Thank you to our student council. At this time, I would like to call up our science department, Dr. Noel and Miss Aguirre.
All right, so we're going to be giving out 2 awards here today. One is for the most improved and one is for most outstanding. Every year or every semester we give these out. These are some of the hardest awards to try to give out because how can you look at 2 kids and say this one's more improved over this one or whatever. So I went through basically the grades and looked at SOL scores, looked at grades, seeing how you improved over the semesters, whether you passed the SOL test with what grade and everything else, and did a whole bunch of calculations. And I came up with this person, and this person actually passed the SOL test, but they were out for about 4 weeks even missing all that time, they worked on their stuff and they got their material done enough to actually do well on that test. And that is Ryland Marshall. Who's absent today again? All right. All right, the second one is the most outstanding. Now, this again is a very difficult one to give out because how do you know which one's more outstanding? Just everybody has their own attributes and own traits, and everyone's outstanding in their own right. So I went strictly by grade point average. And with grade point average, with this person did very well in class, but not only did they do very well in class, they did a lot of extra credit work. In fact, more extra credit work than anyone else in any of my classes. And by the way, they already had an A average to begin with. So this person, Yassine. And just to get it stuck in your head again, don't forget, asses and bases have two different faces, two different personalities.
All right, so just like Dr. Noel, I have 2 awards to give out. The most improved for 8th grade science and the most outstanding for 8th grade science in my class. I go on these certificates a little bit different than he does, but it's generally the same basis. My most improved Science 8 student struggled a bit in the beginning. They were not necessarily the top of their class, but they came in every single morning and they studied and they read the textbook, which most students didn't even know we had. And they asked questions and they asked questions and they asked more questions. And they reviewed and they worked hard and they ended up scoring better than a lot of students on their SOL. And this student put in the effort and I believe they really deserve it. So let's give it up for Logan Gibson. All right, my next student for most outstanding for my class in 8th grade science. This was based a lot on grade point average. This was also based on classroom morale. Was this student someone that was a leader inside the classroom and outside the classroom? Did they encourage their classmates when we covered difficult topics? Because if you haven't had our classes yet, they're difficult, okay? This student was always positive, always cheerful, always encouraged others. They had one of the top ranking scores for my class on the SOL. They have also ranked top on all of their tests and assignments and labs this semester. Let's give it up for Elsa Brandt.
And as many of you know, the Science 8 SOL test is very difficult because it covers concepts from 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. So this is a very tough test, and if you scored advanced on the Science 8 SOL test, you really accomplished something. So I would like to recognize those students. If you will come down. These students didn't just pass the SOL science test, they passed advanced. Elsa Brandt. Eiley Cochran. Will Dalton. Holden Delp. Jackson Eads. Emmett Edwards. Grayson Jones. Memphis Jones. Owen Kern. Yassine Mansour. James Ryder. And Jonathan Rosales. Great job, and for those of you who had world history this past semester, be getting geared up for science. Tough class, but you will do great. Congratulations to our top science scores. At this time, I'd like to ask Mr. Hash to please come forward. Now, as you all know, Ms. Frazier couldn't be here with us today, but she has asked me to speak for her. I just want to say about World History 1, they also have a very challenging SOL test where they have to write essays about the content, and it is a lot of content that's covered in World History 1. And our students did really, really well. Ms. Frazier did have a difficult time choosing her most outstanding student, but this student maintained a very high average, did very well on the essay local assessment for World History 1, and that student is Ada Combs. And Ms. Frazier's most improved student progressed very well throughout the semester, put forth great effort, ended up with a good average at the end of the semester, put in a lot of hard work, and her most improved student, Shannon Pollard. Mr. Hash?
Thanks. Good morning. I think Ms. Frazier and I pick out these awards the same way. Most of us is based on the scores and that type of thing. So let's start out with our most improved, and I'm going to call this the Come From Behind Victory Award this season, because in the first quarter, I think this student had some stuff going on, and then come the second quarter, he came from behind, scored 20 unanswered points, raised his grade by 2 letter grades. Alex Van Sleeve. And then it's always hard to pick out the most outstanding. You start out with GPA and that type of thing, and that usually gives me about 10 students. And then you keep going down the list, trying to find ways to compare them to come out. And after I got about 8 levels deep, Chloe Wright is going to be our most outstanding student.
Good job, Bo.
Let's give a round of applause to our World History outstanding students. At this time, I want to recognize another group. If you didn't attend the holiday chorus concert last week, you really, really missed out. In fact, I enjoyed it so much that I even recorded one song in particular that I've asked Mr. McKenzie. I wish I'd gotten it to him earlier, but we will have that on the announcements when you return from break. But they did an outstanding job. If you didn't leave from that holiday concert without being in the Christmas spirit, there was something wrong with you. They were outstanding. Our core students compete each fall in all district choir competition where they have to learn a piece of music. Thank you. Our core students have to learn a piece of music and then they have to perform it. They're judged and they're competing against students from across Southwest Virginia. We had a really good number of students be chosen for all district chorus, and they will be performing in the winter and will receive awards at that time. But I really wanted to recognize these outstanding singers and their accomplishment. This is definitely a major feat. So all district chorus, if you will please come down to be recognized. Aaliyah Quessenberry. Cassidy Bradley. Sarah Riggs. Kara Smith. Selena Johnson. Paige Spangler. Isabella Robinson. Aiden Rippey. And Madison Duke. Again, these students competed against other students from middle schools in Southwest Virginia, did very, very well, and we're really proud of them as they are going to move on and perform with these students with a professional director in February, I believe. And then you all are going to end up with the year performing where?
Abbott, Virginia.
No, in May. Where are you all going to be performing?
Oh, Dollywood.
Dollywood. All right, let's hear it for our chorus. This next group of students, like our JV athletes, they perform with our high school band and do a very, very good job under the direction of Mr. Farina. We had several students here who competed in our district in Southwest Virginia and were selected for all district band. And that is a very competitive event. And we are very proud of these individuals. I want to recognize them. All district band. Will Dalton. Cami Silva. Armando Elapan. Drayden Spangler. And I hope I didn't miss anyone, but these students competed against high schoolers and were chosen, and some of you were even in the very top. So very good, and congratulations to them. And when will you all go on to perform? February. about the same time as our chorus. Let's hear it for our all-district band. Good job, guys. So we have recognized band, chorus, athletics, academics. This next group of people that we are going to recognize today, these are citizenship awards, and that is every bit as important, if not more important, than the other awards we've talked about today. And these were voted on by the faculty and staff here at school. And we will have more categories in the spring, more recognitions then, but this is just a sampling. So, our dependable Cavalier, this is somebody that you can always depend on, someone who supports other people, just very consistent. Clara DeHaven. Our next citizenship award, this is for a caring Cavalier. This is someone who is just overall kind, friendly, just a good overall person. Voted on by the faculty and staff. Aaliyah Quessenberry. Our creative Cavalier, this is someone who is very talented, very creative. Cami Silva. All right, our positive Cavalier. This is someone who just always has a positive attitude, somebody good to be around. Elsa Brandt. And our last category, this student is just best all around. Great personality, great academically, just a really best all around student. Chloe Dean. Congratulations. All right. We are almost there. We will be drawing Cavalier Pride tickets here very soon. But first, I want to recognize in front of the student body our students who have been chosen as students of the quarter and say a little bit about them. Again, I want to say what I said last year. I would love to see nominations in May. I would love to see students lined up from that wall to that wall, and I know that you all can do it. We have great students in this 8th grade class, and I think that is indicative of how well behaved you all are being for this award ceremony. We really appreciate it. All right, the first student that I would like to recognize, this student is described by the faculty member as a model student in class, puts forth great effort into everything he does, willing to share his thoughts in class discussion, kind, courteous, and just produces thoughtful and high quality work. Ashton Collins. This next student is described as an excellent student, comes alongside other students in class who struggle to assist them when needed. Just a great overall person, Liam Redmond. This next student brings the faculty member said that this student brings a wonderful energy and charisma to our classroom. And in the short time that she's been with us has made impressive progress and consistently demonstrates respect toward her peers. Valerie Alvarez. Our next student of the quarter is described as being a wonderful student, always well behaved, works very diligently on all assignments, actively attends CAVS. Great overall student, Chloe Dean. This next student is described as the most well-mannered young man that I know. Very hard worker and a delight to have in class. Riker Davis. All right, our next student, described as amazing, hardworking, comes to class ready to work, and actively engages in classroom discussion activities. If I see him in the hallways, always just a positive attitude. Daniel Dalton. This person is described as considerate, helpful, responsible, studious, arrives to class on time, offers to help both teachers and students, treats everyone with respect. Students with her level of maturity, respect, and self-advocacy are rare. Joy to have in the classroom. Ava Beamer. It's an early release day. We have a lot of people out. All right. This person is described as being a shining star this year, pleasant, helpful, and committed to doing a good job with his work. Alex Lejave. All right, this person is described as very helpful to classmates, great attitude, cooperative spirit, joy to have in the classroom. Chloe Bissonette. All right, this person always does what he's asked without questions, always respectful, not to just the teachers, but to every student he comes across, very well liked, Will Motley. All right, this next student. Our next student is described, I think this is an interesting thing to say about somebody. This person is described as having a very calming presence in the classroom. Well, we as teachers always like that. Always willing to help a friend or provide support where it's needed. Never complains. Joseph Mariner. This next student is described as well-rounded, wants to do well in school, Giovanni Hernandez. This next student is described as always willing to try something new, works hard, follows directions very well, very kind, caring individual, Julian Duke. This next person, described as polite, caring. Every day asks teachers and students how their day's going, how they are, tells them to have a blessed day when he leaves their company, has really adjusted to returning back to public school. Seth Red. This next student works hard every day, has a strong moral compass, does not like to hear or see others making light of serious situation, kind to everyone, always willing to lend a helping hand, very active in FFA. Chloe Wright. This person, good person, wonderful role model for other students at CCMS. Kelsey Jones. All right, and one more. Also a new student to CCMS, works hard academically, involved in sports, ran cross country, now is participating in swim, quiet, likes to stay in the background, but she's a friend to everyone, aims to do well academically, and always asks for help if needed. Alina Lewis. All right, 8th graders, I do want to challenge you to continue to impress your teachers. We didn't do it last year when I made the challenge to last year's 8th grade, but I do hope that we can have students before you being recognized from that wall of the gym to that wall, because I know that you have the potential. We have great students here. We are so proud of you. It's an honor to work with you each day. So now let's get to the good stuff. Cavalier Pride tickets. Raise your hand if you've earned a Cavalier Pride ticket. All right. Thank you to our quarters 1 and 2 of the month. Again, I want to say this is just a sampling. We will have twice the prizes in May. This is just a little something to encourage you to keep earning those Cavalier Pride tickets. All right, here are the rules. You have to be present to win. You can't win twice. And you choose your prize. All right. This student nominated by Lucy Nottingham. Vocabulary word of the day, Kyra Mosier. Kyra, pick your prize. This is something that we really depend on, and that's helping in the cafeteria to keep things nice and clean. Nominated by the custodial staff, Caitlin Davis. Is Caitlin here today? Caitlin Daniels. I should have put my glasses on. Caitlin. All right. Nominated by the PE teachers, For doing a good job in class, Farrah Riggs. Another student nominated by the PE department for putting up gym equipment and being helpful, Jace Garrettson. Nominated by Miss Nestor for doing algebra problems on the board, Julian Duke. All right, this student definitely deserving for doing very well on the Mad Minute Challenge. Great math student, nominated by Miss Terry, Grayson Jones. Another one nominated by Miss Nestor for volunteering to go to the board, Owen Morris. Where's Owen? Nominated by Miss Dalton and Miss Langarica for exceptional academic performance, Daniela Aguilar. Is Daniela here today? You got to be here to win. Another one nominated by Miss Nottingham for vocabulary word of the day, Ariana McKnight. Nominated by Miss Dalton and Miss Langarica for exceptional academic performance, Sherlyn Pedroza. Nominated by Miss Nestor again, volunteering to do an algebra problem on the board, Alina Lewis. Yes, this student's already won. You can only win one time. All right. Helping the custodians in the cafeteria. Come on down, Zach Terry. Another student nominated by the PE teachers for being cooperative and helping in the gym, Alexis Worf. Is Alexis here? There she is. Nominated for exceptional academic performance, Jessica Carrillo. Another nominated by Miss Nestor. Miss Nestor really promotes her students. That's great for you guys. All right, doing algebra problems in front of everyone on the board, Aiden Bowman. This student nominated for being helpful, kind, just overall great person, nominated by the PE teachers, Skylar Hilton. Another nominated by Miss Nestor, doing those algebra problems in front of everybody on the board, Eileen Cochran. Where's Eileen? There she is. Be careful. Already won. You can only win one time. Nominated by Julie Newman for being just a wonderful student, Chloe Ratliff. Chloe. Chloe's not here. Exceptional academic performance, nominated by Miss Dalton, Valerie Alvarez. Nominated by Miss Terry, just for being helpful, Peyton Shaw. Peyton. Another for exceptional academic performance, Ismael Mendez. Ismael. For mastering the Mad Minute in Miss Terry's class. That's hard to do. Haley Tiller. Taking an extra set of notes in math class for another student, our most caring cavalier, Aaliyah Quessenberry. Nominated by Mr. Hash for helping in the cafeteria, Talon Henley. Now this is something I could never do. Nominated by Miss Nestor for making a 100 on an algebra test, Sarah Carrico. Another nominated by Miss Nestor, volunteering to do problems on the board, Jameson. Is this the last one? Last one, Jameson Livingston. Again, students, listen up. This is important. we want you all to tell us what prizes you would like to see in May. And I will not do game systems. I'm not a big video game fan. I'd rather you be reading, but anyway, we will do this again in May. Keep earning those Cavalier Pride tickets. I do want to say, you are one semester from the high school. Very big deal. We have seen a lot of progress since August. Please continue to work hard. Please continue to be good people. I want everybody to have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy your 16 days off from school. And let's return back to Block 1. Thank you.